play the country girl for us. We just want the truth. So let's cut through this Radio 4 Archer's crap, shall we? Because, quite frankly, you don't fit the casting.
Oh, right.
Please excuse my friend. You could start an argument in an empty room. Please, Miss Lyons, take a seat. Come here as friends rather than enemies, despite Mr. Holmes' opening.
You are Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
I admire you greatly.
Please, miss, can you tell us about the late Sir Charles Baskerville?
What can I tell you about him?
You knew him, did you not?
Knew him?
And did you contact him?
Why are you asking me this?
To avoid a public scandal, it's better that we should ask people here and now rather than the matter fall out of our hands into the control of the media.
Yes. I texted him
Once
once or twice.
or twice?
Maybe more.
May I suggest you text each other a great deal, hundreds of times, daily?
Miss Lyons, we have the capability to go through all your phone records. With mobile phones, delete does not mean delete, it means hide. It would be best if you spoke the truth in this matter.
Yes. I text him a lot.
Did you text him on the night that he died?
Yes.
And what did it say?
That we should meet on the moor.
And what happened when you got there?
We never went.
Did you love Sir Charles?
Look, I think I've said enough on this subject.
Miss Lyons, you can answer the questions here or down at the station. The choice is yours.
Did you love Sir Charles?
No.
Do you know Jack Stapleton? Do you know Jack Stapleton?
Yes.
And do you love him?
Yes.
Did he ask you to send a text to Sir Charles?
Yes.
I'm not following this at all. I don't get any of this.
Fear not, my dear young thing. Miss Lyons will fill in all the bits, won't you?
I will confess all on one condition.
And what is that?
That you give me some leniency with regards to my role in all this, so that I may avoid going to jail.
That will be down to the judge, not me. But I will give you my word that I will inform the court of how helpful you have been in solving this case. So, where do we begin?
The moor, of course. The moor. All things begin and end with the moor. I first met Jack on the moor. We bumped into each other as he was walking his dog.
A big dog?
Not especially. Why?
Please, continue.
We stopped and chatted. Very flirty and chatted with each other. Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
We saw each other a great many times over the next few weeks. And eventually, our feelings for each other took over and we became lovers. He told me his claim to the Baskerville fortune.
Stapleton?
Yes. Then I found out he was married.
Stapleton's married?
Yes. That woman parading as his sister is actually his wife.
Then?
Yes. Beryl.
But Sir Henry's in love with her, and so I thought she with him.
Yes.
But why would Stapleton want to pass Beryl off as his sister?
So they could get close to Sir Henry. That's right. Isn't it, Laura?
She knows about me and Jack.
Beryl God, you people are
They're all at it. Stapleton's after the Baskerville fortune. His wife wants a divorce, but also wants a cut of the money, as do you, Miss Lyons.
I do love him. That money would set us up for life.
Life is exactly what you're going to get.
Please excuse my colleague. He speaks with authority and yet has none. Why did you both kill Sir Charles?
I didn't kill him.
You know what I am asking.
Yes. We knew only Sir Charles and Sir Henry stood in the way of Jack being able to take up his rightful place as heir to the Baskerville fortune.
I don't get it. How's Stapleton related to the Baskervilles?
Many years ago, Sir Charles had an affair with one of the maids at the hall. She became pregnant. He paid for them to go away and set up in a house. Some years later, Sir Charles's wife found documents about the house, and at that point, Sir Charles confessed everything to her. His wife moved away. She went to Canada to be near her parents, and she took her son, Sir Henry, with her. few years ago. She went to her grave without telling anyone about Sir Charles, not even her son.
So, the son is Jack Stapleton.
Yes.
So, Stapleton and Sir Henry are half-brothers.
Yes.
What a mess.
Yes.
Kind of makes Stapleton a more sympathetic character, doesn't it?
Hardly. He's still a murderer. Murdered his father and is planning on murdering his brother.
It's like a Greek tragedy.
How did he kill Sir Charles?
My job was to get to know Sir Charles. We became friends and he fell in love with me. Once in his trust, I sent that text so that when he was on the law, Jack could set the hound upon him.
The honey trap.
So this whole thing's just been about money.
Of course it is. All the women in this tale are simply whoring themselves after money. It's what they do best. Believe me, Miss Worston will be no different.
I take offence at that!
Good! Then my aim is achieved.
Will you two please shut up? Miss Lyons, ignore these men. Continue.
There's not much more to say. Jack was planning to get rid of Sir Henry, and then he and Beryl would divorce and she would be paid off. And then Jack and I were to marry. It was all going so well until these two appeared on the scene, and Beryl fell in love with Sir Henry.
So she is in love with him.
Apparently so.
And the hound, how does he do that, Jack Stapleton?
Drugs. All that will be revealed. Well, Georgina, you do the honours.
Laura Lyons, I am arresting you on suspicion of being an accomplice in the murder of Sir Charles Baskerville. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say can be given in evidence.
All I did was send a text. I didn't murder him.
Could I have your phone?
I should have that evidence.
And so you shall. But first, I shall use this to trap our villain.
What now?
Now, I'll tell you what now, Watson. We're going to have a party. A party with some proper music.